After receiving a question in the comment section of one of my videos, I decided to get out here and kind of go through what I do to try to get diamonds. So pretty much a guide, and a lot of this is all what I do. There's really no wrong way to play this game, but some ways are definitely better than others, and I'm not saying that my way is the best, it's just the way that works for me. So we're going to start off by getting into it, and one thing I'm 100% would recommend to any player is when you're looking for diamonds, hunt multiplayer. Unless you're going for a specific species, I would absolutely go multiplayer. You can hunt around, and I mean just hunt. You can go around, check any species that's available, which we'll kind of get into later. But I mean, no doubt I find so many more things in multiplayer, and multiplayer keeps me more interested in the game because you just never know what you're going to see when you turn that next corner. And maps that I would recommend for multiplayer are definitely maps that tend to have more diamonds, at least for me. And those maps, they're not in any order. These are just my top four are Cuatro Colinas, which I'm on right now in single player, Virunga Savannah, Silver Ridge Peaks, and Rancho del Arroyo. Those are definitely the top four I would recommend. I have very good luck on those. Sometimes Yukon, but Yukon's a hit or miss for me, which I mean, I guess all maps can be at times. But the next thing I'm going to go into is need zones. So one thing I can show in single player, and I started off in single player on purpose to show this. When I'm in single player, I can control the time, and I see it's 13:30. So I know that ibex drink at this time and drink from 10 to 14:30. So I'm hunting the lakes that ibex drink at because it's ibex drink time, and I'm hunting the lakes that I know that they drink at. So pretty much hunt the active species, hunt the species that's drinking at that time. When you're on multiplayer, there's no telling what time the server's going to be, at least when you're on PlayStation, because it doesn't show us now. So I mean, if you're hunting for specific species on PC, you can see the time, but if not, know what species is drinking at that time, know where they drink, so you can go and hunt them and you can see the most animals at one time. Because that's ultimately it, is the more animals you can see, theoretically the best chance you have of finding a diamond. If we can find something decent right here, we'll try to shoot one of them, just to give us a purpose in all this walking besides spooking animals. See if we can drop that into a lung. Yeah. So the next thing pretty much after that is time. I mean, you're gonna have to put in time to kill diamonds. Please don't get discouraged with yourself because you've hunted for an hour and you haven't found anything. I've hunted for 6 hours a day and not found anything. I've hunted for 8 hours a day and not found anything. Some days it's just like that. But then another day I've gone and hunted for 15 minutes and I found 3 diamonds and 2 rares. It's really all just luck of the draw. So if you're not getting lucky, don't be discouraged, because usually for some reason it's funny how Call of the Wild works, but once you found one big animal or one good trophy animal, it tends to see that you find another one. And then the last thing that I would recommend is your loadout. Take a loadout that's going to be efficient. So I mean, if you go and look through my videos, pretty much I have the same loadout over a period of time because it's what's most efficient for me. I try to take out animals as quick as possible, and that way I can see the most amount of animals possible, giving almost kind of more of a chance of me running into a trophy animal. So that's pretty much it, and just to hopefully maybe we can see if we can prove my point, we're going to go hop into multiplayer and kind of show you what I would do. Now that I'm in multiplayer, I can also show one of the major things I look out for is when I join a map, I look around to see if there's any need zones that he's discovered. See, up here, there's been need zones discovered. Typically, on a map where they have not been discovered, that means that there's still initial spawns, which is a very good chance that there's a diamond somewhere out there. Now, there's still a chance that there's a diamond out there. Don't get me wrong. If there's need zones that have all been discovered, there's still a good chance that there might be a diamond out there. But I steer towards more the ones that have not been checked, because if all the zones have been checked, if there was diamonds, I'm sure the person shot them. So while you can still kill diamonds where need zones have been discovered, I've killed plenty of them over need zones that have already been discovered. But ones where the map's clean and fresh is definitely something that you need to spend time checking out. For example, we hopped over here to Cuatro Colinas, and the server I joined, it's 10:02, so I know that red deer are kind of wrapping up drinking and ibex are about to start drinking. So I'm going to make my way over here to this lake because, I mean, there's ibex zones all in here. And we're going to kind of go check it out. I think I did a little run through, and this is a new player's map. There's very few zones besides at this one lake. So we may kind of hop around and see what we can see, but we're going to start off. As a matter of fact, I think the guy left right as we joined. Yeah, so that's actually really good because, you know, now we can control the time and I can hunt what I want. But with it being ibex time, I think we're going to run around and try to hunt some ibex just to kind of show that, you know, you need to hunt whatever it's that time for. And I think I got super lucky here, but this kind of beats in my point because the first lake we come to, the first server I joined, there is, where did he get to? Is that him? A level 5 Grados ibex. I believe he's about 300 meters, somewhere in there. We're going to see if we can get this shot off before he gets somewhere I can't see him anymore. So that's him. If he would go to a walk, I'd feel kind of confident. Hopefully we could take him out. It's going to be a hard shot. I think we shot right there in the dirt. Hopefully we can get a shot. We are the host of the server, so I mean, if worst comes to worst, we can just take another one and reset the time. But I think we're going to kind of work our way down this hill because he should go nervous pretty soon, I imagine. We found our ibex. He was traveling through here nervous. Where did he get to? That's him. See if he'll slow down again for us. He's probably about 200, maybe a little bit farther. I'd like to have him spotted. I don't want to take that. I don't have a Grados ibex diamond, so I'd really like to make sure that I get him. Don't know if we're going to get a shot. Now, where did that hit? Alright. Maybe now we can get a shot. And hopefully we don't miss this time. Is that him? I can't tell. There's ibex everywhere. That guy's alert. I don't think it's at me. That's not our 5. Where did our 5 get to? There must be wolves. I don't know what's going on. Alright, well, when I find him, I'll pick back up with y'all. So for the third time, I've laid eyes on him. But he's fairly far away. I actually don't know how far that is. Alright. Finally. Third time's a charm. We finally got him down. I'm pretty sure that was vitals. But let's go walk over here and grab him before something crazy happens. Here's our ibex that was such a pain to get down. I don't know what diamond requirement is for these guys. I have no idea. But he is a diamond 103, light gray fur type. Diamond's 100, so he made it by a decent amount. But I'll for sure take that. But I think this, this just drives my point at home. Hunt the animals that are drinking, know where they drink, and hunt servers that don't have a lot of need zones. If you do that, I know this is crazy luck. Don't expect this. I never expected this. But if you get a good server and you've got a drink time where animals are drinking, make sure to hunt those animals that are drinking at that time. We're going to wrap up the video in the trophy lodge, kind of showing off this Grados ibex that we got. And my first diamond Grados ibex, so that just shows there's no telling what you're going to kill. There's no telling when you're going to see it and when you're going to shoot it. There's really no telling with this game. All of it's just luck. And multiplayer is probably where I got majority of all these kills. Almost everything in my trophy lodge is more than likely multiplayer. So that's the biggest thing. Multiplayer, know your times. And be patient. Again, it's a hunting game. So you never know what you're going to walk into, what you're going to see. But that'll kind of do it for us today. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section below. I reply to everything. So just please, if you have a question, let me know, and I will do my absolute best in helping you get what you need to get. But I want to thank everybody for watching. Hopefully I helped some of y'all out, and I will see y'all next time.